It won't last. Look.
That's because I already did my 10,000 steps today.
Told you so.
Screw you, son. I'm going home.
And although my mind tells me that she's a messy, tacky bitch.
Today's segment is pretty much talking about pick a struggle.
You pick a struggle.
Have to pick a struggle.
Gotta pick a struggle, bruh.
You need to pick the goddamn struggle. You have 3. Then that's it. It is over for you. You have to pick a struggle.
I have to add this to the screen. There we go. Right, there we go.
Allergies.
Go to the bathroom.
Allergies.
I'm gonna be doing that.
Hey,
This
y'all,
allergies,
how y'all doing?
I'm sorry,
We
Joe.
gotta let somebody go together. And then we'll come go ahead and
I'm back at it like Jack Rabbit. Welcome back. Go ahead, Dre.
Nah, I got time. I'll wait.
No, we done. We got 90 minutes. 90 minutes.
Mike's on. Check 1, check 2.
Let me see.
Everything sounds really good.
I can't hear. Oh shit, because my phone's
You
on
gotta turn your
Bluetooth.
phone.
No, my phone's on connect to the Bluetooth. That's why I can't.
I'm not gonna do
That's why I said Mike check 1, Mike check 2.
There we go.
Sound good to me.
My goofy ass laugh. What y'all been up to?
This has been a crazy week for me. Happy Juneteenth, y'all.
Happy
Right.
Juneteenth.
You gotta be a Texan to celebrate Juneteenth?
No, anybody.
Just
Galveston.
Negro.
Oh,
Just
okay.
black.
That's it.
Yeah, I had called my dad today.
Uh-huh.
He was like, "What's up, son?" I was like, "Happy Juneteenth, Dad." And he was like,
For real.
"Stop playing with me."
Nigga, it's Father's Day. And happy Father's Day. Number 1. Happy
Right.
Father's
We
Day.
laughed about 2 minutes off of that. He was like, "You just scared."
Which one is more important today?
Now one.
Father's Day for me.
Yeah, I'm
No,
happy.
but
I'm
Father's
happy. I'm happy
Day
with
is-
Father's Day. Yeah,
Yeah,
Juneteenth is one of them holidays. It's like,
it's just now became a holiday.
yeah, well, a
And
federal
then, right
holiday at that.
now I'm not even celebrating.
Well, Texas people been celebrating it forever.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, no, I knew about. In Arkansas we had like concerts and shit, but I never been.
It
I
happened
never
in
done it down
Texas.
there.
Texas was the last day.
I think Texas was the one state
The
that
last
did
state.
2 years
Last
later.
state.
Oh damn!
Down by Galveston,
Yeah.
Texas, South
What,
Texas.
1865 or something.
Mhm.
That was the first year.
That was the year that they found out, I think.
Mhm.
That was the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it wasn't no holiday until later.
Yeah. We know that.
Yeah. But anywho, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day,
Juneteenth,
everybody.
and whatever else holiday that we don't know about around the world.
Right. Yesterday was International Picnic Day.
Mm.
Picnic day?
Well, we cooked that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like a slap in the face.
Yeah,
Right.
pick a nigga day.
Right before June.
Right before Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Let's go figure that out.
Right. So what you do this weekend? Or this past week?
This past week, what did I do? Mostly just went to work. And then I saw half of my kids yesterday. I saw 2 of them.
You're so stupid.
I didn't get to see the other 2, but yeah, that's pretty much
Cause
it.
So your mother.
I forgot her name.
You don't want to say her?
I forgot her, the oldest one.
Pinky.
Why do I keep forgetting Pinky now?
I don't know. Don't do Pinky.
Right. How'd she like her trip though?
Oh my gosh, she's having so much fun. She's in Amsterdam right now.
Oh, I'm getting high.
Look, I said, don't tell me, just have a good time. But she just told me today that she's gonna stay one more day. She's supposed to leave today,
Okay.
but she's having so much fun, so she want to stay a little longer. Yeah, I think she's probably gonna end up moving to Europe, y'all.
You think so?
Yeah, she love it over there. She's like, I don't want to come back to the States. I was like, I don't
The fact that she calling it the States now
Mhm.
tells you something.
That
Yeah,
tells
what
you
it
something,
is.
right?
She don't want to come back.
Tells you something.
What all did she just went to Amsterdam or what other places did she go?
She was supposed to go to France. She didn't get to go there, or the UK. She just went to Amsterdam and then Seville. This is where she was at.
Where the hell is Seville?
Spain.
Oh, shut up.
Seville. Oh no, she did go to Madrid.
Oh.
She did go to Madrid. Yeah.
That's
So,
how I
yeah.
feel about Africa. I
She
want
having
to
a
go
good
live
time.
over there.
You do?
I do.
Where in Africa?
Liberia. I have some connections over there.
Mm-mm. Like what, phone connection?
No.
They got outlets over
I
there?
have a brother of mine that stayed with us, and he's about to try and run for president.
Oh, shut up about Libya. Libya.
Like another 5-6 years.
Oh, damn.
Well, that'll be good. I do want to go there. I just don't know if I want to stay.
Where, Europe or Africa?
Africa.
Yeah.
I would definitely stay in Europe.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I don't know about Africa.
I can't do the heat.
You can't do the heat.
I gotta be like right on up. I gotta be right. It don't be that hot in Arkansas.
It don't be hot like that?
When I was a kid, it wasn't that hot.
Well, no, that don't count. That's a different heat.
I ain't been this.
We all know that heat.
Whenever I go to Arkansas, it really don't be during the summer. And then, yeah. Now that I think about I really don't go during the summer. Unless it was Misty's birthday, and then we had a family reunion too around that time. But it really wasn't that hot because I was inside.
Well, you can't gauge it if you was in the inside.
Yes, I could because the kids was outside.
Oh, so you just went out there every night?
Yeah, every now and then. And then when we start taking pictures, like, all right, everybody outside. But no, I wasn't finna be sitting out there cooking. Nah.
Are we all on the screen?
Yeah, I think somebody. I was talking to somebody, and they were like, this heat ain't the same. I said, you know what?
From when we was kids.
Yeah, well, I think maybe when we were kids, we just didn't care. We just want to have fun. We don't care about it being hot, cold, or whatever. We just want to have fun.
I don't know what you're doing.
How was your week?
Let's do this work.
Good. What else did I do? Oh, snap! Amazon Flex. I actually like it. You ain't got to move it back. Just
like the Amazon
turn
Flex?
it a little bit if you want to, but it ain't gonna move no further back. Say that one more time.
You say you like the Amazon Flex?
Yeah, I didn't like it one day.
Why?
I was in Carrollton, and every delivery was in an apartment. Damn near.
Oh, it's the worst.
That's why I don't want to fuck with it.
That is the worst.
That's why I do not want to.
Oh, I used to do deliveries for DoorDash.
Oh yeah, I remember that big ass
Uber. No, but then you get out and it be hot and you gotta go up 3 flights.
That's it. Every delivery was
and then you gotta get into the Then you gotta make sure you get into the complex. That takes forever.
Even if they be wanting heavy stuff.
Yeah, and they don't even ask you.
Well, that was a good part. That nothing was heavy.
So you didn't have no cases of water, nothing like that.
Oh no!
People
order cases of water through Amazon.
Anything?
Yeah, you can.
No, people don't say like people actually do it.
Yeah,
people get groceries and everything.
Groceries from Kroger.
Oh no, I mean that's different. I think that's why because that's different.
What you mean?
Because they do regular packages like regular shit, and then they have I think it's called Amazon Fresh maybe.
Okay, so that might
where you do groceries.
Yeah, you go to Whole Foods and all that.
So what is the flex? They the people that want stuff like the next day
or the same day,
small stuff,
or right overnight. Yeah.
Okay.
Because most of my deliveries, the shifts that I be picking, like 3-4 in the morning.
Oh,
you got a chance to do your shifts,
man. I fucking love it.
What?
When it's like 3 or 4 in the morning,
there's not be nobody outside.
No, well besides dogs.
Oh yeah.
I went to one neighborhood and they did have like some stray dogs wandering around.
What, you scared?
Mm-mm.
Well, you ain't scared of dogs anyway. So.
No.
They smelled you.
I'll probably be scared.
This one dog did come up to me.
Turn your phone down.
Oh shit.
Are we gonna get a call today?
Oh shit. What? That was the wrong call to ignore.
Well, that
was my brother. I forgot he was supposed to call me.
Well, he'll call back.
Hopefully. Well, he in jail. That's what. Maybe he won't be able to.
No, he can call back.
Okay.
As long as he don't use time.
Moves too quick. Stop. Move too quick.
He's better get used to it.
No, I don't.
Just get used to it.
Keep going.
Yeah, I don't. It's just like how I don't like bugs.
Well, I
don't like folks clearing up these guys.
Got you.
It's like when my friend used to she used to spit, and I'm just like, that's just so fucking disgusting. Yeah.
Like all the time? She smoked cigarettes?
No.
She just spit?
Yeah.
Why?
I guess so she didn't like to swallow.
This is a PG show.
We're gonna keep it. But she didn't like swallowing her spit.
You don't have to consciously swallow it. You don't have to.
Yeah, be like,
I don't know.
You just go down in the back of
I don't know what she was doing.
No, let's keep moving.
But anyway, well, it's your fault.
Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
Allergy McGee.
That's right.
So, yeah, it was hot as hell. Everybody was in the apartment complex. Everybody was on the 3rd floor.
Ooh. The stairs alone.
And then, I just had to pick a shift. It was like at 2:00 in the afternoon. So it was just.
That's the only one.
Because I wanted to try it.
Can I have a funny story to tell that's based on that too?
It better be funny.
Oh, it's hilarious. So, when I moved to Arlington from Lake Dallas, and I was trying to hustle, so I was taking on Uber, driving for Uber, Lyft, and then I was like, you know what? I want another part-time job where I have to pick up garbage. Like it's like companies on Indeed that I applied. They were 2 brothers, they were black brothers, and they was like, yeah, man, it's a tough job. You know, you go and just go up to, certain areas and you pick up the garbage from the front of their doors.
Oh, okay, like valet service.
But they do that like it was around the corner from my house. I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Man, I did that for like about 30, 45 minutes. I said, it was the summertime. I said, I say for me.
So that was the quickest job you ever had?
I said, this ain't for me. I said, no.
30,
that was like on the back of a pickup truck?
No. I would have to, was it a truck? I can't remember, but I had to pick up. Like,
you go by yourself?
By yourself. So everybody else has different sections, but that one day you're by yourself. So it might take you 2 hours. 2 hours, you put it in the dumpster because it's like a valet. Man, it was hot. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. 30 minutes after, I called him. I said, man, this is it.
I was wondering what the hell you was over there typing.
Wait on her to send me the password.
I said, this is it. I'm not doing that.
30, 45 minutes, Mark.
You know how hot it is? Would you want to do it?
Wait a minute. Why y'all picking up trash in the middle of the day?
No, it was evening.
Oh,
no. Texas heat. It was like 8 o'clock. It was still hot.
I couldn't do it.
I wouldn't even take it.
If I was like those
I
early,
did it because I was hustling. I was trying to get paid.
Like those early trash men, like probably like before the sun.
Like the one that went
no, not at 5 o'clock in the evening, bitch.
No, it's not like you got a whole bunch of trash in front of somebody's because they had the complexes out here tell you don't, maybe one bag. And you gotta go up.
Or the going up and down
the heat going up and down the stairs, like Dre said.
Oh yeah, you was at somebody's apartment.
These are complexes that actually have.
They
contract people to come besides the regular dumpster. People will pick up the trash.
But then I get it.
Like a valet, like a trash valet.
Yeah, like your son was doing, like Duncan and his friend.
Yeah.
They came with an idea and they did that in their old complex, which you should have kept doing. Picking up the trash on your friend.
So 45 minutes
in people's houses.
And so everybody.
Yeah, that was enough.
So was it in front of people's door or was it like
in front of their door? So you would leave your door, you would put and then you would have to pick it up. Then first, of course, you start at the top. So you had to go walk to the next building, pick up,
my gosh,
come back down.
I would have told them, no, you got to bring it down to the first.
Everybody bring your stuff to the bottom.
Oh, this one complex.
That's part of what they pay for. That's part of their thing.
If you can bring it
but they have contractors like they have contractors like that company that do that.
It was this one complex.
Heavy? What's the bags are heavy now?
Oh no, if it's too heavy, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Like it'll be like, yo, you know better than that.
Or about the rip.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Shit.
Right.
Even though
chicken blood.
This one complex I went to, they had a trash storage.
So
everybody took their trash to the storage room. To the storage room that was in the building.
Why are we storing you? Why don't just throw it away?
I don't know.
No, they throw it away. They come and pick it up.
Like somebody was going to pick it up in the storage room, but that's where they collected all the trash.
That's what.
And I want to say they did that because this was a neighborhood where it was like a lot of businesses. This was in Dallas, somewhere fucking where, right off the freeway. I think right off of 75, if I'm not mistaken. But it was a lot of businesses, so there was no dumpster. And I don't think they had enough room for like the actual trash compactor.
I think I know what you mean.
Was it like a shoot situation?
Yeah, we got shoot situation. My parents.
No, they didn't have that. It was just It was a door they opened and they just
threw
threw
it
it.
in there.
Yeah, it was like a closet.
Maintenance
Oh,
people
wow.
probably come. Maintenance, but maintenance people.
That's
Maintenance
classic.
people come.
Yeah. But I was like, this is kind of neat.
Yeah.
That
I like the
probably
chute
was
system. My
I like the
parents,
chute
my parents'
too.
apartments, those are older buildings, but
Ooh.
you just put your little jazz, and that way you don't keep too much.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to be keeping too much in
Anyway.
there.
Right.
Not in the
I felt
apartment.
so bad that he didn't even call me back.
Did he just recently got a film?
No, he been there for a minute.
Oh, okay.
And I was
Yeah.
just telling my dad, I was like, how come that black bastard ain't called me?
Well, on another note, can I say congratulations to the Golden State Warriors this week?
Who them?
Steph Curry,
Who was that?
I knew that was coming.
NBA champions. Steph Curry,
Again. Weren't they the champions last
that's their
year?
4th time now.
In a row?
At this point, do we gotta say congratulations to them?
Yeah, they nice.
Like,
I
y'all know
respect
y'all
them.
gonna win, so why
No, I
are we saying
respect them.
congratulations?
But that's it.
Is
That's
Steph
what-
Curry like the only popular person on that team? Or
No,
something?
you got Draymond Green. Yeah, you gotta watch him. You Google him. He dark skinned. He cool.
Yeah, I think I see.
He talks a lot of smack.
I got the
But he's
image in my
nice.
head.
And he got Klay Thompson.
Don't know him either.
I guess Curry is the biggest celebrity. I mean, superstar.
Curry's the man on the
He the
team.
MVP or whatever.
He's the best 3-point shooter in NBA history.
Somebody made
Oh,
a
wow.
comparison between him
He
and
did that
LeBron,
this year.
and they said that he was actually a little better than LeBron.
I think
What?
he is. I think he is.
He done won more rings in less time is what the
Yeah, he won 4. 4.
Then how long he been playing?
He looks so young. I can't tell.
Maybe like 10 years.
Just the light skin.
That's what it
It's
is.
the light skin.
No, actually, light skinned people don't be looking young. They looking older.
Is that the hand you be scratching with?
What?
Boy, you hear this guy. You see,
Right? You been over there blowing your nose and shit.
I was dapping you.
And Dr. Fauci then got COVID. I gotta be careful.
Oh, God. Where's your mask at?
I don't even have one anymore.
See?
I really don't even go nowhere.
Yeah, if you don't go nowhere, you really don't need them.
Right.
It's just it's crazy how all of a sudden one day you have to quarantine for 14 days and then the next day, oh, you're good.
Yeah, you good.
I Am Legend.
Ain't took no oh, I was scared of that movie.
That's
Well,
the
I
real
Am
deal.
Legend?
That's the real deal. Holyfield.
I was scared of movie. Zombies was scared.
I heard he's actually doing a part 2. I saw
Well,
that.
they done shut all his stuff.
No. He's producing his own one. He's doing this all by himself.
Well, hopefully he won't be in it because he died in the last.
No, he
it's
didn't.
supposed to be Michael B. It's supposed to be Michael B.
Oh, you
Jordan.
sure right.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael B gonna take
Yeah, it's
over?
supposed to be Michael B.
I do
Jordan.
not.
I can't see that.
Ain't that?
Why not?
Ain't that I
He's
don't.
very athletic. He can move around.
No, he just don't give me superhero save the day type of vibe. He give me like a boxer. I don't know.
Because he been a boxer
I
about
don't
3-4
know.
damn
How
times.
about Wakanda when he was in Wakanda?
He died.
I know.
But he was a bad guy though.
Not really.
He was a good
They
bad
betrayed
guy.
him at the
Yeah.
end. He actually was in the right if you think about it.
Yeah, when you look
It was-
at the
it
movie,
really was
he was
his
just
place, but he went about it the wrong way.
Right.
yeah.
Let's go get into these hot topics.
Let's get it.
I was born with a God-given mouth. I can see why these niggas gon' hate me now. Cause the shit I've been kicking and putting out. Ain't no way you can hold me or keep me.
So, Chad, speaking of shit, I done forgot what we was talking about. But anyway, Chad, this elephant. I'm gonna tell you, you can't make none of this shit up.
I'm sorry, I didn't even view that.
This elephant, like, I love when animals attack.
Why?
Cause it's like, especially when it's white people. It be so funny to me. It's like you at somewhere where you ain't supposed to be.
They be acting real crazy, right?
Right. It was like, oh, a shark got you. I'm sorry.
Or they touch a line.
That shit is funny, but this one
Was
right
she
here,
white
I don't
though?
even think. No, she wasn't. I was just saying when I watched
or they
when
try to
animals
put a
attack videos.
Oh,
They
yeah.
try to put a line through a cage. Like a dog.
Oh, girl, speaking of, did you see the video? It was another
Yeah,
video.
you saw that one?
This I'm assuming he was African, but he was petting the
I seen
lion,
that.
and the lion took his finger off.
Mhm.
You see the gristle and everything.
Oh my goodness! No, I had not seen that.
It was fun.
What
Man.
was wrong with the lion?
He was one in the fucking mood.
He was not for it today, huh?
No.
Y'all follow that dude, the real
Ooh.
Tarzan?
You need
I'm
Not
trying to
internet.
do the. I'm trying to do
He's
the
Wi-Fi?
hotspot.
you just get on my Wi-Fi.
What is it?
Girl, we're gonna have to switch. Here.
We gotta keep it plugged up.
Technical difficulties, y'all.
Right. But anyway, so this elephant, this was in
It's all in
India.
training. All in
Bizarre animal stories are heard often, but none quite like this one. So Maya, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that last name, but Maya was minding her own damn business, and an elephant just tramples the shit out of her. It was a herd.
Minding her business. Was she really minding her business?
Yeah, she was. She's in India, and then a herd of elephants came her way. That's when she tried to flee, but one of the elephants rushed toward Maya and trampled her.
Mermu.
And
Mermu.
then,
The last name is Mermu.
but then they brought her body to the funeral home to make preparations,
Eminem.
and that's when the same goddamn elephant. And I don't know why. I think somebody's making it up. For
Well, I was gonna say, how do you know it was the same elephant?
right.
Like, did he have a name tag on or something? Or he had
Hey,
some-
no, there's like,
We had him in that deal.
it's probably name
Hello, my name
was,
is
it's probably
Paul.
was, no, his name was Babar.
Right.
Hey, Babar.
But it's funny that it could have been a
Remember
relative.
Babar?
Of the, yeah, I remember Babar.
Hey,
It could
Babar.
have been a relative to the elephant.
Right.
Well, we know they all connected. They all elephants. they some kind of cousin. But I'm trying to figure out why the elephant was mad at
Probably
her.
Babu.
Right.
She did something to that elephant.
In the previous life.
In that same life, she did something to that elephant. Because why the elephant gonna come back, trample her, and then come back when they burying her and trample her ass again and kick her into the woods?
What?
That was crazy. She
So,
did something to that elephant.
A villagers told the Times of India, we were terrified after witnessing the elephant herd on Thursday evening. We have never
I know they
had
have
such a ferocious elephant bunch.
Because elephants are gentle, right? They're the scary.
Supposed to be. Oh no, I was watching this one video where they were saying, like when the males are in heat,
They get aggressive.
very aggressive.
Well, that ain't just elephants. It's all kinds.
That's right. Nah, I ain't even gonna get there like that in that period.
In
Yeah.
general.
Girl, what the hell?
You get it out.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. They gonna respect elephants now. After that,
Right.
they better put some.
I
respect
love
on their
elephants,
name.
y'all.
I do too. I always thought elephants were nice and gentle
Right.
and
Dumbo.
big for no
Dumbo.
reason, but really sweet.
Right.
Dumbo.
Yeah,
They treated Dumbo so bad.
yeah.
It says according to
They
the
treat elephants bad.
according to the
How?
brand, the
They
elephant.
take their tusk off of them and all that. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't like when I hear bad things. They're beautiful beings.
Okay, I'm starting to think this ain't the same elephant.
That's not. I'm telling you. It's
Because
Yeah.
they were saying it was a herd of elephants, and then it said, I'm assuming,
They just want to kill them.
because they were saying according to the brand, the elephant in
Sorry.
question has strayed from a wildlife sanctuary more than 100 miles away.
Oh wow.
The level of violence from a usually peaceful creature has made me wonder what could have caused
Man
such
is
behavior.
terrible, yo. Man wants to kill everything.
I think they making that up about it being the same elephant that came back.
Right,
But it's a coincidence that the elephant did trample her, and then another one came back. and was like,
right. And then this one straight like 100 miles away.
yeah, just do that.
Just to fuck up a funeral.
Some people be on it like that, like animals do.
Her energy was like that.
Right.
She did something.
But I feel, well,
I feel bad for her.
well, she already did.
She probably smelled it.
Yeah, but just to come back,
She
even though
smelled
she
it
already
100 miles
did.
away. She
You know how
smelled it.
devastating that is? It's for your family. You trying to bury your loved one, and here come an elephant.
Well, you
And just get her
yeah.
and just kick her.
It's not funny. It's not funny. So sad about the elephants.
The elephant is fine. Her, she ain't got no. They can't even bury her no more. She all trampled up and flat.
That's hard to
on
flatten the
TV.
elephant. It's hard to flatten the elephant. too.
No, I'm talking about the actual.
Talking
the
about
lady.
Maya.
Oh, the lady.
Yeah.
But she needed to
But
go.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, them poachers probably
She
stayed.
needed to go. She flattened her out.
That is just too funny.
Dumbo came back in the flesh. He was like, nope. Get my
That's a
revenge.
fucked up story. Is it not connected?
Yeah, it is. I'm just giving it a minute.
That's really messed up.
That's
story,
white people
though.
too. She probably was like, "Hey, come here."
She was like,
No, she was Indian.
Oh, Indian.
So
Well,
that's
you know,
the sad part.
It
India.
be crazy stuff happening over there.
But you know, India
It was
is
probably
what-
the heat.
You know, lions.
India, she
You know,
was big.
all the big boy toys are out in India. You know that, right?
In regards to what?
Lions are from India. Elephants.
I think it's
Y'all remember Pangea in elementary school?
Mm-hmm. What about it?
The reason why elephants, Pangea, when the world was so-called one
When all the
world
continents were
continent,
connected.
okay. Okay. I didn't
and
know
then
that.
it separated and created seas.
But where you going with this?
I'm going with this because people have to realize that area of the continent of Pangea, where India is, yeah, the
Asia.
lions, well,
Yes, yeah,
India, Asia, yeah, the lions, yeah, the tigers, all that. They started moving to Africa too. But then that's why people think the lions is only started in Africa. Lions are
Who
actually,
thought that?
a lot of people do.
So you were saying that people didn't know that there were lions everywhere.
They didn't know lions really started it in that India.
How
what
they know
called
that?
it. Because that's what Pangea, like, they were there, then they moved along.
But how they figure that out?
Because it's history. Look it up. It's on
Yeah.
Google.
But we're
Lions.
saying how did they figure that out? Like, I was
Yeah, how they
saying,
figure that out? Like,
lions.
like were they finding like bones in
Yeah.
India?
I'm sure.
So you don't know.
I don't know the truth. I said look it up, but I just know that it is true though.
Yeah,
What do you think of it?
we're gonna have to think about that.
Because their whole thing,
Look that up.
a lot of their culture is a lion-based symbol. So
And you talking about India? Or?
India, which is part of Asia, yes. But
Mhm.
remember, at one time, Pangea, everything was connected.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Do y'all want to go?
Well, what
I
ain't-
want to go to Africa.
What ain't connected is Justin Bieber's left side and the right side of his face.
What
So
happened? He got surgery.
no, he had a mini stroke. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
And his wife did too.
Yeah,
He's married?
after they got the stab, after they got the jab,
What jab?
when they were vaccinated,
Yeah, they were saying that they don't think
that's what they
it's
say.
connected,
But yeah, I
I
mean,
don't can't listen to everybody. Man.
it probably is.
right.
We can't listen.
But Justin Bieber postponed U.S. leg of Justice World Tour as he battles Ramsey Hunt syndrome.
What is that?
I don't know. Look where you tell me.
Ramsey Hunt.
My thing is, why do they be coming up with these names instead of
Wow. Sometimes they name after people
It's named
Yeah,
after the
but I'm just
person.
saying,
That's
or
what
like-
I'm saying.
cities, like Stockholm syndrome. Or,
It's like
what's
yeah.
that was another one. That was another one.
Tommy John
Lou Gehrig's
surgery.
disease.
Tommy John surgery. Lou Gehrig
I don't know
disease.
what the fuck.
Well, Ramsey
Tommy
Hunt-
John is he's a former pitcher and he was known to make curve balls and it made
Cuff.
his cuff messed up. So they call it Tommy John. And Lou Gehrig was Lou Gehrig.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So they saying
Baseball.
Ramsey Hunt syndrome is a form of it's a virus that attacks the nervous system in the ear and causes facial nerves to be paralyzed.
Mm.
So it's like a really bad ear infection.
Oh damn.
Mhm.
Who's Ramsey Hunt? Look him up.
And then after the ear infection starts to spread, you can't smile. It's almost kind of like Bell's palsy.
Can you look up?
Yeah.
Can you look up on Ramsey Hunt?
You got your phone?
I mean, Pre got the phone.
She reading the story. She telling us what's going on.
Yeah, that's one. I would want to know who he was, right?
Well, he couldn't do his second leg of his tour. He did come to Dallas, but then the rest of the country
Right.
he couldn't come see.
He had posted a video. I'm not gonna watch it.
Hunt?
You never watched the video.
No, but I did see it. I was like, oh damn.
I be wondering how the hell these celebrities be getting sick like this. Don't they be like having go take physicals and things like that?
Right. You would think.
You would think they would.
No,
like
you gotta realize.
you finna be on a world tour. Don't
No,
you think you should
no.
go get a physical?
No, you
Right.
do get physicals,
I
but
wonder how did they differentiate between Bell's palsy and the
we know how
Ramsey.
much you're running around. I don't think people understand of being an artist. I'm being honest. I had went on little things, a tour, right? But to be a constant artist, it takes a lot, bro. It takes a lot, y'all, because people don't understand you got to be in Germany. Then you might do a show in Germany, and 2 hours later, you got to do a show, or not a show, but be on the radio in LA or be on the radio through your hotel room. You ain't really sleeping.
I know traveling is just so hard.
So hard. And then you got to perform, and then you got to actually record still.
I know.
So
That's-
hard on
You have to work like everybody else.
But it is a lot of work, though. Nah, that is a
Yeah,
lot.
but they live in a little luxury
Well,
life
man,
while they're doing
You
it.
Yeah.
kind of do, but
So Ramsey Hunt is a name of the doctor who discovered it, but it's the same thing pretty much. He's a neurologist. It's the same thing as Bell's palsy.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess you can call it neuroscodosis.
some neuro means something with your senses,
With
with
your
your brain.
Yeah. So
So I always knew he was stupid, but
who?
Justin Bieber.
Why you say that?
because he is.
Why you call it? No, but break it down. Why is he stupid? Because he got Ramsey Hunt disease.
That man has. He is
Where he
living.
stupid from?
What's he done from?
It's just slow. He looks slow.
Where are you basing it from? Like, what he do?
With him singing nigga songs.
Like what?
I'm gonna catch you, nigger. There won't be one less nigger. And
I
I'll be
never
part of
heard
the
that.
KKK.
Oh,
Y'all never seen it?
No,
Yeah.
before he became
No, this was him.
after.
What?
Wow, Justin.
I
Let me
never
look
heard
it up.
this.
What's so
You
funny?
look so
Dude?
stupid.
Because he know he laughing because he bugging. He
I am
know
not bugging.
That's
This,
not true.
why would I make it up?
I'm gonna see this.
What?
Why I gotta lie?
Why would Justin Bieber do that?
Mhm.
He was discussing about niggas.
He was something about Usher,
Yeah.
Right.
and he gonna
I
be
hate they
talking
broke
like
up.
that.
They look so cute
They were a
together.
cute couple.
Who? Usher and who?
I cannot. I'm done. I'm gonna leave that
Well,
alone.
we were both thinking the same
I
thing.
don't know. Well, you know, Usher spent some time with P. Diddy, so I mean, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh
boy.
No, bitch, let me pause you. Let's go straight to the video. Where is that? Where is it at? Yeah, hold on. Let's see.
Take a look.
One less lonely nigga. There's gonna be one less nigga. If I show you, I'll be part
You
of
just said you knew about it?
And there'll be one less lonely nigga. There'll be one less lonely nigga.
Yep, that was Justin and
Bring it
his
back.
crew.
Huh?
I ain't look like he was saying that.
What? Oh my god. Okay, let me find the uncut version. Back up.
That don't look true.
Was that him when he? That means that
He
He was
before
like he was
Yeah.
young as
he
hell.
was before he became Justin Bieber.
Oh no, that's entertainment. They ain't gonna play the uncut version.
Yeah, bring it back.
Entertainment tonight.
Yeah, true.
Look at trip.
Let me see if I can find that.
You know, internet will take anything and run with it. You know?
No.
Yeah, they do. That's what they call
Would.
them, blogs.
Come on now, hurry up.
One less lonely nigga. One less lonely nigga.
He sound good.
One less lonely
Nah.
Good. Okay, then don't believe me then. Moving on.
He actually said it though. You can hear him.
Yeah. But going back, is there a cure to it?
Yeah, it just goes away. Kind of like Bell's palsy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he wasn't able to move this part of his face. So you get like the paralysis in your face. Kind of like when you have a stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
my
wonder
friend
how
had-
did he get it and the wife get it? Like were they drinking at
Well,
the
you
same
know,
cup? Or-
My friend
They
had
probably was rubbing ears
my
together.
friend back in the day. I went to elementary school. We got hit with a tick, and that tick was crazy. No, it's not.
No, I'm laughing at her.
What she said?
Because they was rubbing ears together.
Well,
That's how they
end
ended up getting it.
I mean, you know, ear infection.
You never know. But my friend got hit by a tick.
He got hit by a tick.
And he got
He got
bit
bit.
by a
Oh, bit
tick.
by a tick.
And I never forget, I came to his crib. It was like almost 15 years ago. I was like, hey, Sam, I heard you doing all right. You okay?
What?
I asked him when I opened the door, I was like, hey, Sam. And his whole face, because a tick can paralyze
Oh, really?
your face.
Oh,
I didn't
damn.
know that.
Yes. You get bit by a tick if you only take care of it. It paralyzes your senses. So he woke up. I mean, he opened the door and his whole face over here was like this. He was like, hey, Sam. I was like, whoa.
He didn't tell you what to expect. Like, I'm in here.
Nah, he told me he had, and I went to go check on him.
Oh.
And he was like, yeah, he went to the hospital and all that. So I came. It's like, yo,
How long
check
did it take for him to like
It
bounce
takes
back?
but even at this time, his nerves and his eye on that side isn't all the way.
Because it's like so much poison. The tick.
I guess so. A tick bite is something you don't.
I ain't never heard of no tick bite doing you like that. I know you swell up a little bit.
Some people could hit you different.
It all depends on you. Immune system.
But yeah.
Now I think Justin Bieber's wife had an actual real stroke. I don't know about
For real.
Why do you think that?
No.
Why do you think that?
Because I think I read a headline.
She does a lot of coke.
I'm thinking that's why they having these issues. I think.
Because it's drugs.
I think it's drugs too.
Yeah.
I think it's drugs.
You a healthy young man. You ain't 30 years.
He was doing all right for a minute too.
Yeah.
He was doing
all
cool.
I guess he's got a bad batch.
Your face them to stop working on one side.
Mm-hmm. You probably hit something real funky.
Stop.
What? Oh, he's so. I can't stand that.
Yeah, he had a bad batch.
You gotta watch the fentanyl too.
Oh yeah,
fentanyl is killing people.
Yeah, that fentanyl is doing.
Rest in peace, Michael. What's his name? K. Williams. Kill you.
You okay over there? Okay.
That's enough.
Let me clear my throat.
You okay?
You got the throat monster on the side.
Child.
Not the cookie monster. We got the guest
name.
called the throat monster.
That do sound like a foreign name.
Right.
The throat monster.
Like Saucy Santana.
Don't say that.
You're so stupid.
He doing a good job. You know, that's how he got somebody pregnant. I'm like,
Saucy Santana.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, because they both girls. I don't know.
You so stupid. Anyway, Saucy Santana blames Beehive for trying to ruin him over old tweets about Beyonce and Blue Ivy.
Who's Saucy Santana?
He's a gay rapper.
He's a rapper.
Oh, he was here this weekend.
He's a rapper.
Yeah, I saw that.
Make sure that we say that. Because
Why?
Because he got to represent.
You got to represent.
I saw that.
Okay.
I saw that.
Where?
Dallas. He was here.
Yeah, he's gonna be on tour.
Oh, yeah, he was in Houston.
No, he was here yesterday.
I was saying, yeah, but he was also in Houston.
Oh, yeah, they came in Texas this weekend, huh? They tore it up for Juneteenth.
You said he was here in Dallas?
Yeah, him, City Girls, Yo BZ, Moneybag Yo, and Yo Gotti.
Was you there?
Nah, I wasn't going. That's not mine. I'm going to see Wu-Tang and
that ain't
though.
That ain't what you want to see?
Yeah, that's too much.
Saucy kind of he is doing well, but he's into it with the Beehive.
The Beehive into it with him. Like, I'm trying to figure out
his career. The Beehive is vicious.
They are annoying as hell.
They are very annoying. They act like they know Beyonce for real.
What about the Stallions?
What
about her?
They ain't nowhere near.
Y'all ain't really messing
They
with
ain't
her?
nowhere near the Beehive. The Beehive is a real.
It's a real thing.
It's real.
What about Megan? Megan is doing that thing too.
She ain't doing number 9. Let's get back to the story.
Oh,
anyway,
they hating on
so Saucy Santana, I don't know who the fuck is scrolling through people's old Twitter looking for shit.
The Beehive.
That's everywhere.
The Beehive. Anybody, they are putting in Beyonce's name and all this shit will pop up, and they just ready to go. They ready to just attack.
Right. But the gay rapper went on Twitter on a Twitter tirade Friday ahead of his concert in Houston, lashing out because the singer's fan base wanted to let him forget about his controversial tweets about the then two-year-old Blue Ivy, about her hair, calling her nappy-headed, and claimed that
crime reminds one enough.
and claimed he was prettier than her famous mom.
Well, he is quite handsome.
He's so stupid. And I guess it was some other tweets about like comparing her to Kanye West's daughter.
Ooh.
Southeast Side. What's the baby name?
West Side?
The first one.
Southeast
West Side. I think
Side.
her name West.
You're a damn shame.
No, not West. That's the last
West.
name.
It's West
Her
North.
name is North.
West North.
Her name is North. Northeast.
He said
Northwest.
Southwest.
Northwest.
South by South.
He's terrible. Yeah. He's the villain of the show.
Oh, but that name, I can't get with the name. But you know, to each his own. But yeah, they were comparing the two kids. You know, one is light skinned and mixed race, and the other one pure black. So
Now, what was he saying?
no, calling Blue Ivy nappy-headed because you know at first they wouldn't do nothing to Blue Ivy's hair, which is
Right.
their business.
Every little girl don't have to be fried, dyed, and laid to the side.
No,
That's
and then, you know I
okay.
get that, but then again, it's like if you don't want no one saying nothing, then do something.
No, I feel like you shouldn't be commenting on people's kids ever.
No, but when
Ever.
yeah, I get that, but that don't mean people don't do it.
Right.
We goofy.
But I mean, but what's the point of talking about her? I mean, she nappy headed. Like what? Okay.
First of all, that ain't nothing wrong with nappy head.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah, like
No.
school days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with her.
Remember
But then let's not act like our parents be like, you need to do something with your hair before you go outside.
I mean, yeah, do something with it.
Like that, but I mean,
Do
that
something
was-
with it,
that
though.
was- That was them. That was projection. We already know what that's.
Come on.
Because
Who goes outside with their hair looking crazy?
I
they
do.
all come from that.
Every
all
now and
come
then
from
I do.
People, you know.
Yeah.
We don't look like that.
But we was told you need to look presentable.
Yeah, you got to be presentable anywhere.
But then at the same time, I think that goes into the whole worrying about other people and what they think about you instead of just being who
Yeah.
you be. Like you just said, you go outside the way you fucking feel like you. And then if somebody was like, look at y'all nappy his ass, like, I mean, that ain't nobody's business what you're doing with your hair or with anything that you do.
Do you want to go outside when people look at you like, look at them?
I don't give a damn.
No, yeah, sometimes
Come
I
on,
don't.
man.
Sometimes I do.
Come on,
I do
man.
what I do because
People gonna look at you and it's a first impression or it makes a big difference. So you can't come out looking a certain way. How's somebody gonna treat you serious?
And let's not act
I
like.
feel like it shouldn't be off of your appearance.
And let's not act like.
But it
If,
could be off a conversation too.
let's
but
not act like.
You can look like a
Yeah.
million bucks and be dumb as fuck. You can
Oh,
have
I know
a
that.
brain. So it shouldn't be about your look. It should be about.
it's the way you present yourself.
But let's not act like if Beyonce was just some regular woman
She
and
is.
you saw, you were like, yeah, she need to do something to that child's head.
I probably would say,
Especially
that, but that's
especially if Beyonce looked the way that she looked, and then you look at a child like, she trifling.
but what if the child don't want a hair comb?
Who cares? It's a child.
But then I don't know. I think differently now. Now, when I was raising my kids, I did believe that. But now that they're older, they should be able to do if they don't want their hair combed, then do a style that's nice but don't look crazy. Don't have them just wild headed. You know what I mean? Because she might be tender-headed, she might fight. It might be a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
Oh, she
But
got
like
a
I
little
said, ain't
sister
nothing.
too now.
But
Oh, she got a little sister now too.
Yeah, listen.
what they got to do with her hair and a topic?
Cause she probably just want to be who she want to be.
Then she get her done now.
Now
Yeah,
she do.
now
she
she
likes
do.
it. She likes it now.
I guess she ain't tender-headed no more.
That's
She
why.
just older now. She want to look good.
Mm.
But I think that reminds me of the whole Simone Biles situation.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
What do you mean? What do
I'm
you mean?
like,
But then but it's like that was. I think that was kind of different.
What do you
Because
mean?
with an athlete, it's like
What happened? I don't remember that.
well, when she had won the gold
when she,
medal,
Yeah,
when
she
she
wanna
was
go.
when she
The
was in the
first time.
Olympics.
Okay.
They were talking about how
How her hair
was.
was.
But it was just in a ponytail.
Yeah,
but
that's
her
it.
edges, of course, her edges were laid down, and
Yeah.
she ain't out here looking like Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri,
You
right?
know what I'm saying? She just looking like a regular black girl. Sha'Carri is about her image. She about looking a certain way.
Because now she can make money off her image. She
right.
couldn't.
But Simone could still make money off of her image.
And she did a good job.
Look
with
at
it.
the Williams sisters. They was out here with beads and they ponytailed that little. And they still
Their hair was neat.
Yeah, it was
Their
very
hair
good.
was neat.
And they had nice body too.
not when they was kids.
We're not talking about bodies of children. We're talking
No,
about
oh,
kids.
you probably when they was little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was out here looking crazy with them beads. You know they was.
No, they wasn't.
Yes, they.
It was looking nice. You trying to hate on them?
Why would I hate on them? What would I get out of hating on them girls? I'm just saying they were looking crazy. Them being
See, that's our problem. We always
You
think
so silly.
Okay.
we don't never want to say they did what they had to do.
I'm not. We're just talking about one thing in
I
particular.
know.
I'm
I'm
not talking about their.
I'm already messing with you.
You know, their
I'm the good guy.
whatever. But yeah, I just think that whole topic should be. Saucy was wrong for that because he shouldn't have been talking about nobody's kid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
How y'all think about Monique talking
That
about?
ain't what we talking about right now.
That was interesting. Monique talking about.
That ain't what we talking about right now. But like, I don't get why people are like. Okay, so well, we can't stop Saucy Santana from talking about folks' kids.
That's probably right. That's true.
But I don't get why people are bringing up old ass tweets, and then coincidentally Jay-Z is out hanging out with her.
That was a cute look.
Yeah, she looks just like Beyonce. I was like,
Girl,
God
like
damn.
both of them mixed together.
Right.
Like,
Well, when she was young, I was like, I said she looked just like Jay-Z, but to me, it wasn't no bad thing because it's like,
yeah, because of
you meet plenty of girls that look like the female version of their dad.
My daughter do.
Yeah.
All your kids
Nene,
look like him.
Nah, Nene really look like him.
That second one looked.
Nene look just like him.
So yeah, I don't think nothing was wrong with her. I don't think there's nothing wrong with what he was saying in regards to calm your baby hair.
Like this right here.
Who said that? Sauce.
Like this picture right here.
Fuck that.
I think she looked cute in that picture. Because she got her little baby hair out. Like, what's wrong?
What's wrong with that? It's natural hair.
Yeah, it's natural hair, but
You got
okay,
natural hair.
y'all
No,
not
go
getting
ahead. What you saying?
No, y'all not getting what I'm understanding. If we saw a child out there on the street looking like that, and then we saw the mom, we was like, why won't she do something with that child's head?
I see what you're saying. That's like seeing the mom or the dad out dressed to
Yeah, and then the child looks like they belong in the goddamn Kanye West video.
But she looking,
like,
it's stylish though. It's just a whole bunch of little styles. She letting her hair grow.
No.
Yeah,
I see what
because
you're saying.
Y'all friend because it's Beyonce.
I see what you're
nah,
saying.
even if it was, but I could see her clothes. I could see who she with. I'd be like, okay, that's their thing. That's what they trying to let her hair grow.
Beyonce,
I respect that.
Beyonce, I think that she just was like, whatever.
I want to look at her if she was, and now if that was a crackhead parent sitting on the side of the street, which is sad to say, with her daughter looking like that, or you know.
So you agree with me? It's because of who the person is.
Yeah.
It is. It's because
That's what I was saying.
Nah, it's
and you
not.
talking about something it don't
It
even
could
matter.
be a
Then you said
parent.
to do.
It could be the clothes that they have on in their flow, like them as a person, bro. Like you can have a child, and you and your wife are like, yo, we gonna let our child just let her hair grow, and that's it.
Child, please.
I'm gonna say this now.
You wanna let
It
that
does
happen?
matter. It does matter
Yeah.
in regards to who the parent is and what they doing. If you
Because just because it's
out there-
Beyonce, that's like, oh, don't talk about her. But everybody,
Nah.
everybody, they
It's not
fine.
just because it's Beyonce.
But just because you don't vocalize it, just because you don't vocalize, don't mean you don't think it's. You see,
I've seen
you see,
people like
you'll
that.
see two parents who are dressed up or dressed down or whatever, and then you see like they have their hair and stuff. Like Jay-Z's hair was cut.
Right.
He was looking presentable, but then you see her and you like,
No,
how
he
come they
got
won't do
that
nothing
wild
to that
shit.
child's
Jay
hair?
Z been doing
I'm
that.
talking about in this picture. Are you not keeping up with the?
We're talking about
Yeah.
that then.
Okay,
We're talking about
but yeah, but that's
old sweet.
that's what it is.
But yeah,
If it wasn't Beyonce, people will be saying
okay.
what Saucy Santana was saying.
Out loud. But that's the one thing I do like about Saucy is that he is vocal. He don't really care. But the Beehive is finna take him down. I'm telling you right now.
You think so?
Yeah, the Beehive, they're gonna. Yes, they too much.
I don't think because I don't even think he's that much mainstream to actually for them to try to cancel him.
Well, he was going in that direction. He might not be as of right now.
Yeah,
But he is.
but he's getting it. I don't listen to his music though.
No, I don't either.
But he went on to say, what did he say? Because he went on Twitter and said it was going off on folks. Fake ass woke bitches. You said people don't care about old tweets. The internet have this weird thing with power, thinking they have the power to cancel someone.
Internet.
Newsflash, you don't. Y'all be thinking y'all have someone
Yeah, but
by the balls about situations you don't give a damn about. Now, I don't agree with this statement.
What he just
Yeah,
yeah,
because people on the internet have done some
Oh yeah,
They didn't move mountains.
A many of people.
You remember when Sonic the Hedgehog movie had first came out?
Mhm.
People did not like the way Sonic was drawn
I
in the
didn't know
fucking movie,
Mhm.
and they was everybody was on the internet like, we don't want to see this shit, bitch. They went back and did reshoots and changed the whole goddamn movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. The internet does have power. I didn't know about that, but they do have power.
And then same with the fucking Justice League movie.
Mhm.
They had another director doing that. Was like, no, we want to see Zack Snyder's movie, and they ended up releasing his movie.
I'm sorry about that, y'all.
You all right? What you watching? Murder Mysteries?
No, I was pulling up to the next story.
But yeah, but South Santana, don't act like people ain't child, because people on the internet, they do have the ability to cancel people.
Mm-hmm. We done seen it over and over and over again.
Right.
Shoot, look how they did. I mean, I ain't trying to bring up Monique, but she was counseled for a little bit. And she wasn't on nothing.
Right.
So yeah, they can counsel you.
50 just picked her up though. 50 picked her up.
I feel sorry for his back. Anyway.
Why you feel sorry for 50's back? Why you feel sorry for 50's back?
Ain't no Monique big ass. But then the Blue House, they just need to come like
Calm down.
yeah. I think this whole thing is a publicity stunt.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
For Saucy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because you have to think about this at sometimes, like, why would you go way back?
And these were like 3-4 years ago. Who was scrolling through Twitter?
Right.
Like
for
that.
Beyonce comments. Like, they will do it, but who got time?
No. I know I don't. And then people was like, you should apologize. No, he should. Oh, bitch, the tweets was in 2014. Ain't got time for this shit here.
Mm-hmm. No, we good. We don't need no apology from him.
No.
So, are we sorry we talked about your baby hair?
No. Well,
No.
girl, you should have, not especially since the baby hair look nice now.
Yeah.
No, girl, you should have been keeping it braided or something, giving them Cleo braids.
So, that's right there.
But the picture I showed was like, half of it was afro, some of it was twisted. I'm like, girl, what y'all doing?
Right. And all this money you got, I know you can get a stylist just for your child to do your baby hair every single day.
Right, because that's how it's really supposed to grow.
Mm-hmm.
When you keep it done like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got time for Beehive and these people, these fake ass. And then people like, oh, it's anti-black and it's like, no, it's not.
Right.
That's why I can't stand fucking Justin J.
Do you feel like that if it was a white child, they'd be saying the same thing? Because we don't really hear about that hair.
No, we talk about white kids. Well, not about their hair, but we talk about white kids. Like, why they name their baby that?
Oh, yeah. Like,
Or why they dressing that boy up in them girl clothes?
oh, yeah.
We'll talk about them. But ain't nobody, you cannot tell me. Like when black women be sitting there like, that baby need to do something with that child's hair.
Yeah, because I done said it.
Yes.
I done said it. I done been out like, you couldn't call the baby hair.
Right. And you coming outside looking like that.
Right.
And I don't think that's like a white thing or a black thing or like a racist thing. It's like, no. You want to look presentable when you go outside, especially if you know your fucking picture gonna be taken.
Right. You should want that same thing for your child.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So girl, stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
Stop faking the funk.
Well,
because if that was the case, people would just be walking around in ragged ass, ragtag clothes,
right.
Clothes that ain't name brand if it really didn't matter.
Right. I mean, it does matter. Appearance does matter. When you're gonna be out around people, you gotta try to.
Me and my dad, man.
Right.
Before I moved here,
But what the hell else? What the hell else happened? What other celebrity foolishness we got to talk about?
Hey,
don't y'all not know we doing a show? Hey, don't you go over there if you're gonna be sharing pictures and shit and not participate in the conversation?
I'm just saying, Happy Father's Day again.
All right, so what we got next?
Girl, I don't know. Let me take a break. I need to go pee.
Okay.
Then when we come back, we come back. We're gonna talk about this school shooting in this in Duncanville. And I didn't even know this. What the hell was happening?
That was sad. Another one. Thank God nobody got killed.
Right. So let's take a minute. Let's take a.
Can we do it?
Take a knee. There we go. Jesus. No, my fucking thing, it was just moving slow. So, child, let's get into some worldly news, some political news. Where is it? So, child, 31 Patriot Front members found packed in a U-Haul, arrested near Idaho Pride event.
31 Patriot members?
Yeah, I've never heard of this group before.
Neither.
Patriot Front. Let's see. Let's do some little Googling.
When I heard Patriot, I already
know.
Especially when in regards to the United States.
Patriot Front is an American white nationalist and neo-fascist hate group.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The group split off from the neo-Nazi organization Vanguard America during the aftermath of the Unite the Right rally in 2017.
And what they was doing in Idaho?
Oh, girl, they was going to a pride event. So, authorities arrested 31 members of the white supremacist group Patriot Front near an Idaho Pride event Saturday, and this is last week, after they were found packed into a back of a U-Haul truck with riot gear.
Oh, wow, that's serious.
Yeah.
In the back of that hot-ass truck.
And then I was trying to look up, like, was it the pickup truck or was it like
it's probably the moving one.
Yeah, the moving truck.
Yeah, probably the moving one.
So the men were standing inside the truck wearing khakis, navy blue shirts, and beige hats.
Wow.
With something covering their faces.
Wow. So they went from hoods to hats.
Right. They said they came to riot downtown, said police chief Lee White. At a news conference, all 31 white men were charged with conspiracy to riot, a misdemeanor. The men were going through the booking process Saturday afternoon and are scheduled to be arraigned on Monday. So somebody called. Girl, this police. Okay, police found riot gear, one smoke grenade, shin guards, and shields inside the van.
So they was ready for war.
Girl, they wore arm patches and logos on their hats that identified them as members of Patriot Front.
Now, what were they going down there for?
It was a pride event,
right? And
oh,
going out there to just
because they ain't got no guns, so I was like,
so they got out there just gonna just be
throw that one smoke grenade.
Oh wow! Oh wow! See, that's crazy. That's how you know somebody they just don't.
Oh no, girl, was this real?
I think the story was real.
I don't know.
Why? What makes you think that?
No guns.
Yeah, like what you going out there for? Like, just to be out there. Maybe they
just to protest.
Maybe they want to just be a part of it. They just didn't want anybody to know.
No, right.
Your intentions.
Right. Police learned about the U-Haul from a tipster who reported it looked like a little army was loading up into the vehicle.
Oh wow, a little army. And they was going out there with no guns, just one can.
Yeah, just riot gear, which is basic shit.
Yeah.
And one smoke grenade.
What the hell? That sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It don't even sound real.
Yeah.
Y'all was going to just throw that in the parade and then just be like, we here? And not queer? Like, I'm confused.
I'm very confused. That story sounds kind of fabricated. And if they was going out there to, what y'all going out there for?
It said those arrested came from at least 11 states, including Washington, Oregon, Texas, Utah, Colorado, South Dakota, Illinois, Wyoming, Virginia, and Arkansas.
Oh, wow. So they all.
I don't know why they traveled. I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can find dick anywhere. Why they have to go to Idaho?
That's what I'm trying. Okay, so they go from all these different states to Idaho.
I guess Idaho's the only place that has the Pride event.
No, I'm
yeah, like
I'm done with that one. I don't even have no thoughts about that.
Yeah, now that I actually read it, it don't sound real.
Yeah, that's some fake news.
It sounds like so that somebody could be like, look, see what's happening. They still hate gay people.
I mean, anything that
like we know they do, but they ain't got to make up stories.
Yeah, and I don't even think they have.
This don't sound real at all.
That's crazy. And then they be trying to get mad at Mexicans when they get packed up in one place.
Right. But but let's go and get into the Duncan. Oh, what happened? Oh, fuck Fox News. Duncanville Summer Camp director credits police counselors with saving lives during shooting. Let's get into this video. This video.
This 4th of July.
After this goddamn ad.
More ways to save.
I hate them. I forgot 4th of July coming up.
Carpet and area rugs.
Ooh.
Instantly save
Wait a minute.
$750 on major appliances. Shop electronics deals. Plus, save up to $1,000 on select
Girl, how the ad still
TVs. Get it today and pay over 30 months on furniture and flooring. Or 24 months on appliances.
What the hell is going on?
For huge selection
Go to
and
New York
savings.
Post.
Shop NFM.
Right, because this.
Later.
But girl, the video wasn't even playing, but the ad was. I'm confused.
That's Fox.
You know it.
And you never want to have to use it, but it worked like it was supposed to.
His staff used active shooter training to protect children from a man who opened fire inside a Duncanville summer camp. Today, the camp director walked us through what happened. Hello again, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. First tonight.
Let me say, I love Heather
I was
Hayes.
going to say the same thing. Girl, she been on
With that Texas hair.
Okay, and it's going to stay that way. Don't move.
Right.
I
Nothing.
love Heather Hayes.
The director of the Duncanville summer camp, where a gunman opened fire Monday, sat down with Fox 4 News today. Heaping praise on police and camp counselors, he says both groups followed their training and likely saved lives. The shooter died after exchanging gunfire with police. Coach William Pearson spoke only to Fox 4's Sean
You like their hair?
How did I know they were going to have goddamn me Sean Rabb out there?
Because he would put on the black news. Everybody want to Oak Cliffs except Sean Rabb.
They always be having Sean Rabb ass out there interviewing black folks.
That's because he's the only one going to take the
Where
story.
you from? How long you been here?
A long time.
Oh, I could tell. You really know the news people.
Yeah, everybody knows Sean Rabb.
Heather,
I don't listen to.
I know he's been doing it at least 12 years or longer. That's how long I've known him personally. I had family members who went through this camp for 4 years and then became a counselor, like the courageous, heroic counselors you're going to hear about here in just a few moments.
You know, I think Sean Rabb smokes weed.
Absolutely.
No, that's not just. I was just looking at that.
It was
Black as hell.
Smoky gray.
For the little ones that parents placed in his hand.
Yo,
And
I don't hate on you, bro.
years about their safety and protection.
Man, Ross, dude, we love you. Hating,
We're blessed.
hating on your lips.
We would have wanted God was with us. Coach William Pearson, who for years has coordinated the summer camp at Duncanville Fieldhouse with State Senator Royce West, takes me back to Monday morning when Brandon Ned came in with a gun. The guys fired a shot. When he fired this shot up in the air, my staff went into lockdown mode. Ned had come to the Fieldhouse.
Oh, damn, he black.
Yeah, the shooter.
Yeah.
She was in there. When he shot the glass up, the staff put her against the wall, and they hit her. They hit her. So he went around calling out her name. And because he couldn't find her, and the door was unlocked, he had police trying to get in and corner him. Pearson praising his staff for stealing
Oh, okay.
1920.
Well,
Okay. He
you
went
got
out
it.
looking for a woman.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I was half listening. I'm sorry.
Maybe some baby daddy drama, baby mama drama going on.
Right. Let's read this article. Or do you want to read it? You got it? Yeah, you read it. I'm thirsty.
Okay, so police shot dead a gunman at Dallas area gym where about 150 children, including some as young as 4, were attending day camp. Authorities said the shooting took place around 8:45 a.m. Monday at the Duncanville Fieldhouse, where the suspect entered the lobby with a handgun and fired a round while talking to the staff member. Assistant Police Chief Matthew Stover said no children, employees, or officers were injured during the incident. Naomi Rogers is an 18-year-old camp counselor, told NBC DFW she was about to play a game with a group of 40 children in the classroom when the first gunshots rang out. The staffer then ran into the room, locked the door, and alerted Rogers to an active shooter situation. The shooter actually came to our door and he said that if I don't let him in and let him see who he wanted to see, he was going to shoot the place up. Rogers recalled. So, and then they go on to say the counselor said that the armed intruder then fired around at the glass door. The glass started to fall, and I just prayed because that's all I could do. Rogers said, I know what will happen. I know what happened to you, Val. And I was like, this cannot happen. Not today. Not today. The man then went to the gym, which also contained children. At that point, Stoger said the officer arrived and shot the suspect in the exchange of gunfire.
Who shot him?
The officer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They were shooting back and forth at each other.
Oh, so they'll shoot at him.
Yeah. The man was administered first aid before being taken to the hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries.
Does that mean he shot again?
The man was administered first aid.
Right.
After Tuesday, police have not yet identified the shooter or revealed his motive. Stoger,
Yes, they did.
This was
Don't they got a picture? Oh, this is the
other.
okay.
Yeah. Stoger said, this is New York Post.
Oh, okay.
Stoger said police arrived within 2 minutes of getting a call about the gunman at the gym. And as soon as they got there, it just started busting. Duncanville Mayor Barry, isn't he got a new mayor? Okay,
Very stupid.
Duncanville Mayor Barry Gordon told WFAA
Very Gordon.
Barry Gordon.
Okay, I just said Barry Gordon, like
DC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Motown.
Told
not Barry and Barry.
Not Mary.
What you thinking?
You talking about I know you talking about. Okay, they told WFAA that the officer had just recently undergone active shooter training. Our officers did not hesitate, Gordon said. They did not want what they had trained to do. They wanted it to save lives. And then they went on to say that this incident came 2 weeks after the Uvalde shooting with the ATF gunman and all that kind of stuff.
All that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A
So
lot of stuff going on in that situation,
right.
Huh?
From what I'm reading and what that clip was saying, it sounds like he was there to see someone.
Yeah.
And we don't know. They haven't released who he was trying to see, whether it was a child or a staff member.
But nobody was murdered.
Nobody was killed.
Besides him.
Yeah. They killed him.
So where the fuck was he shooting at?
Well,
just shooting all in the air?
Yeah, just shooting everywhere. Just shooting.
Oh, and I think he said out the window or something.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting out the window.
This is crazy.
Shooting out the window.
So what are your thoughts? What you got?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna just give a shout out to the the police department for coming in and just taking it right on where it needs to go, taking them in.
You say DeSoto?
DeSoto, right?
I thought it was in Duncanville.
I'm confused sometimes. Okay. Shout out to the DPD, right? Whoever you are. Going in there and just taking that shooter down, getting it done. I'll be waiting 75 minutes before y'all do something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It feels like it's an attack on our children. It's really scary to me. Even though I don't have any kids that are that young, I still have school-age children. And it does make me think every single day, like, is my child going to be okay going to school?
Right.
It's like, at this point in time, you don't even want your child to go nowhere without you. Because you don't know if they're going to come back.
Right. Or leave them at home alone.
Right. It's the sad part. Like, you get scared. You don't want them to go to school. You don't want them to go
to church. You can't even go to church.
Anywhere. Why you looking like that?
Because he's serious. And who taught you how to sit on the couch?
He's trying to tell you it's different,
Stick right there. But yeah, it's just
that's
I don't understand why it's so
sitting.
a big attack on these kids lately. I don't know if that's a new thing or it's not a new thing. It's been happening, but it's just been happening a lot, especially here in Texas.
It's a trending topic.
It really is.
It's a trending thing to do now.
Just go
shoot up a place.
So, that's so sad.
Especially since it's so easy to get a gun now in Texas.
I know, like you really don't got to do much.
Right.
What scares me is just like you never know. Like Shamar was saying, go to the grocery store. I mean, I know they have
go to church,
but
right.
You go
to church.
You don't know if you're gonna come home.
You going to church? They had a shooting last week in the church.
Yeah.
Whose church?
Some church
I
don't
heard about that.
know where that was at. South Carolina. On the Carolinas.
It was a church, but I don't remember.
Yeah, they had a shooting.
That's how I get my groceries. So I pick up my groceries.
Like, who comes to a church?
Just
shoot stuff.
Go to church from home. Get my food delivered. That's right.
So, do you think they're trying to force us to stay in the house?
Yeah, it's just like The Purge. I remember The Purge, the first one. You ever seen the first Purge?
Yeah, I see it. I'm too bad.
And we had so-called rings right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got some more knowledge to drop on y'all. Technology. I'm a tech man.
So you think they're trying to force us to stay in the house?
Yes. It's been.
Why just didn't do it with COVID?
They forced us.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
they
did.
forced us to get out the house.
No, they forced us to stay in the house.
Not that long.
Yes, we did for a year, almost a year and a half, 2 years.
You remember nothing was open?
It was 2 years.
I was not.
And then we got the phrase, "We back outside." We back outside.
You went outside during COVID?
I had to.
Where you go?
I went to work.
Well, you were essential
worker.
I got furloughed in February, and then I started doing Instagram and shit. Yeah.
COVID didn't hit till March.
That's what it was.
In March.
Okay, so you got furloughed in March.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think I only took like maybe a month or two off, and then I went back to work.
First of all, kids weren't
But you weren't considered an essential worker.
Girl, I was working at a liquor store.
That's essential.
Yeah, it was essential. It was essential.
But no, people still go like it's like in grocery stores and shit. And then I worked at a restaurant.
But
so
you've been there
like,
with block schedules. You couldn't go on
Nah.
only in the morning time. Older people.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it was
at
they was forcing
Kroger's
us.
and Walmart.
Yeah, but essentially they was forcing us to stay in the house. We couldn't go to restaurants. We couldn't go to sporting events. All the concerts were canceled.
Nothing.
So we were forced to stay in the house.
Not that long.
For years.
Well, I mean, I feel like they was conditioning us to kind of
to program us.
You know what I'm saying? How we don't deal
To
with
program
this.
us.
I mean, people was breaking up. I mean, anyway, that's a whole different
Right. I mean, yeah. Podcasts started kicking off. It was a whole nother way.
So, do you think this kind of stuff? Because I don't think, for some reason, in my mind, in my heart, I don't think that this stuff is just out of nowhere.
Yeah,
it's all been programmed.
Like it's people being paid to do this, or it's some of it could be fake news. Now, if you can see it, then of course it's not fake news.
I think it's what you call it, not hypnotizing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Brainwashing.
It's programmed.
You ever seen The Manchurian Candidate?
Yes.
That's what I think. And then you ever seen The Matrix?
I've only seen. Yeah, I've seen The Matrix, but I don't think this has anything to do with the Matrix.
Yes, it does.
Movie.
The first one.
I honestly think that
He
the guy
programmed
in Buffalo, I think that they paid him to do that.
You think so?
Yeah, like we don't have
even the
how do you
kids.
get
No,
a
but the
gun
kids
and
was
they
the
have no
worst.
record of
Uvalde
guns?
was the worst.
I don't think that he was paid. I think the guy in Buffalo was paid.
But who comes in and kills a whole bunch of kids?
Well, shit. Apparently, black people do that.
He didn't kill nobody. Good thing. He didn't
Right.
kill nobody. But that
was terroristic to the most extent.
Mm-hmm.
Like you came in there and just shot some little kids.
Enough about George Bush.
Wow, you think George is about it? You think George is about that?
Duh. They called it the war on was it terrorism? Being a whole damn terrorist
You
stuff.
talking about back when he was a president or now?
Back when he was president. He ain't doing shit now.
Yeah, because 9/11 was the
right making jokes about
9/11
being
was
a war criminal.
9/11 was the wildest experience I've witnessed, and I
That's why he
wasn't there.
said that. All them kids that was killed on 9/11. Just so you can support.
I ain't talking about 9/11.
Oh, I thought you meant because so he can support.
I was talking about the actual war. I'm not talking
okay.
about what kicked it off.
Okay.
Yeah,
More people was killed during the war than 9/11.
Yeah, of course.
So
yeah, that 9/11 was sad, man. I was living right across the river, and I never forget seeing.
That sucks. But this made me think about what we talked about last time about why the police was it Uvalde or why the police never went in and like tried to stop the guy.
Right.
Come to find out, that's not even their job description. It's above their pay grade.
That's sad. That is a sad.
Like, when do you have morals, though?
Morris ain't got nothing to do with a job.
Basically, what Dre's saying is that, well, he gonna play the clip too, but police don't have to unless they make a promise directly to you. They don't have to stop somebody from hurting you.
So
that's a choice that they choose.
So
that's
because
an
I
individual
used
choice.
to always because we used to always bring up, well, what about protect and serve? Come to find out that's a made up fucking thing. Did not know that.
I didn't either.
So it said the phrase "to protect and serve" originated as the motto of the Los Angeles Police Department before being adopted by departments throughout the country. The popular phrase was turned out to be quite misleading. So I didn't know about this case, but I'm gonna read it. It said in the case of Warren versus District of Columbia in 1981, the District of Columbia Court of Appeals decided that the police were not obligated to protect 3 women during a home invasion. They plainly stated that a government and its agents are under no general duty to provide public services, such as police protection to any particular citizen.
So basically, if somebody's trying to do harm to you and you call the police, if they don't feel like it, they
really ain't got to,
and they don't have to. Like it's in their contract, right?
Right.
That's the same part.
And so, let me see, because it was something else I had saw. It was another article that says police have no duty to protect the public. Though often unsaid in police reform debates, numerous court precedents have established that cops aren't obligated to act in the interests of citizens.
So what's the point of the police? What's the point of having police if we don't?
I don't even know anymore because you know at first it was to catch slaves.
Yeah.
Since slaves ain't here no more. I don't know.
I guess it's to catch black folks. But sure. I mean,
because they easily killed him.
Yeah, like I don't know. What's the point of having police? I mean, so do you think, with that being said, that the police don't really have no place? Because if you can protect, if you're telling me and you're trying to kill me, and the police come in, and they like, well, I don't feel like fucking with you,
right?
Then what's the point?
I mean, at this point, you just a traffic cop.
Right, you just trying to see lights and stuff like that.
At this point, you just basically a traffic cop. You making sure folks' licenses and registration and shit is in order. And then if there's an accident, you should be the first one on the scene to like block traffic. And if somebody's speeding, you catch it and give them paid, make them
But that's part of the service part. Like you don't got to do that either.
But that's serving the interests of the state, though, not of the citizens.
So basically,
the police ain't here. Yeah,
I'ma still call them though. I'm still gonna call their ass when I get into something. But it's just sad to know that they don't have to really do anything about it.
No, and that's the weird part because I never thought.
Me either.
I always thought it was like that's what they here.
That's what their job is. That's what their contract.
Cool. Ice snow.
That's what their contract is.
I be having cold water, so I ain't even no points for ice in them.
Right. What's ice?
You want some water?
But so what's the point of them being here?
To make the state money.
That's all it is.
That's basically what it is now.
Collect tickets.
Now we know for sure now.
Right. So y'all still call them though. If somebody trying to do something.
That's so silly. You ain't no gangster.
Sit down and stop. Oh, here I'm bored. You do it to me. Sit down.
Well, what's wrong with him?
You do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
talking about nothing.
Excuse you?
I'm ignoring enough.
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't know nothing about this stuff.
My level.
He's so silly.
I don't see should tell the material.
What else happened, Chad? We talked about that. There was something else I had on here.
No,
where are my show notes at?
Let's go ahead and get into what you're watching. Because I think that's all of them.
No, man.
What's wrong? I got it right, shot.
Elephant, and then this is what I forgot. I knew I was gonna talk about this. Remember when we did that story about that football player?
Yeah.
Chad, he was found not guilty.
Well, yeah. I wasn't surprised about that though.
Right.
I wasn't surprised about that. I kind of knew they wasn't gonna do too much with him.
So we had did this story back when we was in Fishbowl, and I remember it because we was making fun of because that's when LaPree found out what a beige was. So, football player found not guilty of murder for beating to death gay man who posed as a woman on Tinder. Look at this dumbass right here. So, a former college football player was found not guilty on all charges in connection with the killing of a gay man who poses a woman on Tinder. Etute was found not. I'm not reading that shit all over again. The court was told that Smith falsely posed on the dating app as a 21-year-old woman, Angie Renee. Now, some of the stuff that came out, I didn't know this was what had happened. I didn't know this is what had happened. So, I'm reading the article. 2 other Virginia Tech players also reported matching with Angie, but left the apartment as soon as they felt uncomfortable. I got pineapple juice in there. I'm glad they drinking it because I didn't like it. At the bottom of the door.
You said they match.
Like they end up going to his apartment. Yeah, they end up going to his apartment and it was like, no, I don't feel uncomfortable, so I'm gonna leave. So it says, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Etute, who was a player of Virginia Tech, matched with Smith on the app and went to Angie's, quote unquote, Angie's apartment in April 2021. And then and received oral sex. 2 other players went over there, but they were like, no, I don't feel too comfortable. So they left. Right. The jury was told that a month later, Etute returned to the apartment to find out if Angie had lied to him about his gender. And then he also went with 2 other players.
So he took a crew over there with him?
Yeah. Then he testified that when he confronted Smith, he reached for a weapon under the bed, which I think is a lie, causing the football player to kick and punch Smith.
So he could have just left that alone. He didn't have to go back over there.
No. A month later.
Right. So it took you that long to figure out what I don't know.
Every bone in Smith's face was broken and missing several teeth, and they found him 2 days later.
Wow. Every bone in his face?
Yes.
And he stomped him.
Yeah. So it's like you didn't even have to do all of that either.
That was overkill.
He did. He died.
He died. That was overkill.
Yeah, it says 2 other teammates who went with Etute to the apartment. They stayed outside and they weren't charged with any crimes.
Yeah, because they didn't know what was going on.
They knew. Oh, you being funny?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
We finna go.
Right.
Yeah. They should have been. I don't know. Is it an accessory? What you call it?
Yeah, accessory. Yeah.
Because why y'all riding over there to sit in the car? Like, I know he told y'all, hey, y'all come with me so I can go beat you. You done lied to me. And why you wait a whole month? Like you said, why would you wait a whole month?
Right.
To go back. You could have did that same day.
Right. And the decent thing that the judge had did was he threw out the gay panic defense. So in July 2021, Virginia passed a law restricting the use of the gay panic defense, in which a murder defendant could get a lesser sentence by arguing they panicked when they found out that the victim's sexual orientation or gender identity. The judge in the case ruled that the legislation passed after Smith's death and could not be used in the trial, but I still think it kind of was.
They probably in the back of their minds.
Yeah, because why would you even mention, he had a knife under the bed and he was trying to attack me, so I attacked.
Right.
That's your way of justifying murder.
The fact that you went over there.
Yeah, why would you go over there? Because after the teammates went over there, he went over there. And then when he came back, the teammates was like, "Oh yeah, we saw him. We saw her too, but we didn't. Yeah. That's a man. Like he didn't know that was a man, so we left."
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Oh shit, that was a man. So I'm gonna go back over there and then I'm gonna whoop his ass."
So he went over there. Yeah, he went over there because he got embarrassed.
Right.
They were probably talking about him and telling him that he, all that. And then he went over there and he was like, "You know what? Let me make you pay for it." But at the same time, I feel like they should have charged him because I feel like it was premeditated.
When they charged him, but he was found not guilty.
Well, I mean, he should have went to jail.
Yeah.
That's premeditated.
For something.
Yeah, that's premeditated.
Or even manslaughter.
It took you, and they only charged him with second-degree murder. But it took you a whole
Where
month.
you see that in?
On the article.
Okay, because I didn't even see that part. Let me keep scrolling down. Oh no, that was the end of it, bitch.
I just put it in.
Oh, you on Yahoo News?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
But but that's, to me, that's premeditated murder.
Yeah.
You had time to think about this.
A month.
You had a whole month. You was probably building up in your head.
This is what I'm
you
gonna do.
And you went over there and you did it.
Right.
And the people who took them over there need to get charged with something.
Right.
But it's sad though. Somebody.
And it's still wrong for the guy to mislead people. Well, I don't even know that because hell, I could tell that wasn't no goddamn woman. So it's like
it's some rough looking women I heard of.
Girl, whatever.
The young man that did it was a nice looking young man. So what?
Girl, he was 40. He was not no young man.
The man who did the boy that did.
Oh, the man that did. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Still.
And why your little 19-year-old boy want a 40-year-old? It's just
right.
It's too much. I didn't see the picture of Angie.
I saw the picture of Angie as a man, and Angie don't look nothing like close to being a woman.
What? Can you pull it up? What article did you see it on?
Oh, I just Googled his name.
Oh, okay. What's his name?
Girl, type in Angie.
Girl, can I?
I'm just
I'm
sorry. Jerry Smith. That's what his name was. Rest in peace, Jerry Smith.
AKA
Angie. Vanjie. Vanjie.
I have to put slash Angie.
No, I'm just playing. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Let me look for it. Jerry Smith murder.
Oh.
That would have been nice to put in there to help you out a little bit. See, there he is right there. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You can't confuse that, even if it had a wig on.
That is true. Okay.
So they was lying.
So he just knew it was a man.
Right, he knew it.
Okay, man.
But let's talk about Donald Trump, and then we're gonna get into our pick and struggle little. So tell me what happened.
Oh, Donald, back at it again. Well, Donald Trump said out loud, like as he usually does, that if he ever became president again, he would give the people who stormed the Capitol a pardon. He wouldn't put them in jail. He wouldn't do nothing to them.
You know, damn well they really didn't even storm. They was let in. I see that video of that security guard talking some. Come on in the room.
Right. Yeah, but Donald Trump, he's saying that he wouldn't do nothing to them because they were reacting in their Patriots' rights. They felt strongly about what they were doing. So in that case, they don't need to be charged with nothing.
Ain't that a bitch?
Leave them alone and let them go and live their merry lives.
Right. I agree with him.
Why? I'm gonna say, why you agree with that?
Girl, we got bigger shit to worry about.
We always got bigger shit to worry about.
I know.
Bigger fish to fry. But my thing is,
like they need to go back to work.
Donald, I can't even get mad about him saying that because Donald Trump did let a lot of black folks out of jail.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he let some people out of jail.
When was this?
Right before he got out of
office?
Yeah.
Who are these people?
Let me find them. He pardoned some folks.
Former President Donald Trump didn't give a last minute pardon for his own lawyer, John Eastman. Nobody care. I'm more worried about these food plants getting blown up. If I became president someday, if I decided to do it.
And then he said it like he had never been president. Donald Trump is a whole
right. I will be looking at them very seriously for pardons. You like it?
Yeah.
Go take the dogs out for a walk.
Huh?
Huh? You just said.
I gotta see the dogs. Why would you don't come home?
They know
the
where
dogs or the dogs.
they'll be all right.
Have a leash. They're good. Which one need a leash? You know what? This.
Never mind then. You're not that bored.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. It said he ain't announced that he's running 2024.
Is he gonna run away from him by himself?
No, he's not.
Okay, because
Donald Trump ain't gonna be alive.
The black and white.
Right. Girl, who I'm worried about is bitch Joe Biden on that goddamn bicycle. This shit. Let me find because I keep laughing.
Oh, that's funny.
This shit is too funny. No, take Jazz out for a walk.
I would have loved to see him roll his ass off of the front of the bike. You beat it. Oh, Jazz, move back. Jazz.
Just leave him alone. Put the leash down. Don't even worry about it no more.
Yeah, just stay in case shaking.
Lord.
Go like that.
Because he's scaring me.
Go like that.
Duke's scaring me. He's so silly.
I know.
I'm trying to find this damn clip. Now my tablet moving on slow. Because that shit was hilarious.
Don't be laughing at our president.
What do you mean now? I ain't gonna fail.
We're going to see our president.
Okay. Oh, he was in Delaware. Somebody said, I said that was like somebody had said how long was he on the bike before he actually fell?
He did. That was a photo out. He got on the bike, drove up to the camera, rode up to the camera,
and his foot got caught in the pedal. Oh my gosh! Did you see it? Did you see the video? The shit was hilarious.
I see the video. He just
You okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Come on now. I think it's because this shit was too funny.
All right. Let me see.
That's Joe Biden. And then he stops, tries to get off the bike, foot gets caught, then BAM!
How do you do that? How do you do that? That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
The shit was funny to me because they cut their
How
camera
you
off
fall
real
off
quick.
like that? How you fall off?
They was like, no, cut.
Maybe he wasn't feeling good.
No, his foot got caught on the pedal.
He ain't riding no. He probably ain't rode no bike in 30 years.
Once you
that's a lot. I get on the bike right now. I'm fall foot off.
Once you learn, you never forget.
People always say that it's like you'll never.
You don't forget.
You don't forget how to ride a bike, but you might forget how to get off the bike.
Yeah, maybe
get on the bike. You get on that motherfucker. You be like,
no.
It's gonna be wobbly. Trying to get on the 10 speed right now. I'm sure God, it's gonna be wobbly. It's gonna. Okay.
That is too funny.
I ain't gonna try it. Just like skates. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I like skating.
I do too, but I know I'm from turf.
But bitch, ice skate. I was using muscles you never used before.
I ain't never ice skated before.
Me either.
But let's take a quick break, and then we're gonna get into some
I'm posted at the crib, smoking dope, watching Belly. The perp I'm smoking on, same color, grape jelly. I'm on my high horse, there ain't shit that you could tell me. I know for damn sure there ain't no lies that you could sell me. I feel like I'm in boss mode, the things you want, I got those. It's not my fault that I'm chosen, it's just the way this shit goes. Every time I spit flows.
All right.
And we're back.
We're back. We're back. Oh my goodness. I gotta get me some new chairs. I really want a new table.
Why? You get uncomfortable?
Yeah. Just sitting up here. I want to be sitting down and sitting back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only holding on to it because it's my mama's.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you keep it.
Right. That's why I ain't got no new furniture yet. Because she bought it.
Oh, yeah. Keep on it.
Right. So what you watch is when we talk about some of the stuff we've seen on TV or podcasts we've listened to. I've been watching, not watching, but listening to Dateline on Pandora.
Okay.
I am so happy because I never get to watch it anymore because I used to just watch it at my mama's house.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was on Pandora one day and I didn't know Pandora do podcasts now.
Yeah, I seen that too.
And then I was like, let me see if they got any murder mystery. And I typed in murder mystery podcast and boom, Dateline was the first damn thing that popped up. I listened to about 30 damn episodes.
How long are they?
They different lengths, depending on
the case.
Yeah. Like one case, well, I think they average about to like an hour.
Okay.
And then not only they talk about murder mystery, they talk about other shit. They was talking about this city in California that had a wildfire, rainstorm, mudslide, all in the same damn day.
Oh my goodness! How you have a wildfire and you have a rainstorm?
So this what happened. So this the place in California where they always have wildfires.
Yeah.
And so they had one, then they had left, and then the fire was done. They came back. Then it rained that day. It was like raining really, really hard. Then they caused the mudslide. Then the mudslide caused two boulders to crash into like a plant. Where the fucking electricity came from, and that caused the fire.
Oh my goodness! That was a hard day. That was a real rough day.
Right, and it just lasted that night, and then I think more than one person had passed.
Oh my goodness!
But I was like, this, I could do
like
it.
That elephant.
Like, what the fuck is y'all doing over there?
I know. That's what's going on in California. Why do you have a fire every year?
Because it's hot as hell.
It's hot, and they got dry, they don't get that much.
Ain't they right by the water?
Yeah, that don't mean a damn thing, I guess. I guess it's the salt water that causes the fire that dries everything out.
It's hot in Texas, but we don't.
But West Texas be getting them like that.
They be getting the wildfires?
Yeah, West Texas get wild.
It is kind of, I guess so. You would think we would get them, but it's a humid. Do we have a humid heat?
Humid? Yeah.
Or dry?
Ours is more humid.
Humid, dry. West Texas is going towards.
I didn't think it got that hot in California. I thought they have nice weather.
Certain
I need to stop
places.
listening to songs.
No, because they be talking about Southern California.
Oh, so we'll do the
up north.
Oh, okay.
Because most of the people live I think it's like Sacramento and down.
Okay. Well, that's the only part of California I want to go to.
Yeah, that's because that's where Beverly Hills, Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, that's where I want to go.
That's over there.
San
I want to go to
San
Francisco. Yeah.
No, San Fran North.
San Francisco. I just know that's where the gays be.
The capital.
And then the pedophiles in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Oh yeah.
Right. Then you ever watch American Psycho?
No, and that's what I was going to ask you. It was a book first?
Yeah, it was a book first.
Okay.
I think. Wait, did you see that?
That's what that's what
Oh, well, then tell me something, because bitch, I was guessing.
When I pulled it up, it came up as a book, and then the movie.
Yeah.
I saw the movie.
Right.
But no, I never seen it or heard of it.
It's an older movie.
It's
It shocked the shit out of me, but it was a good movie.
It's an older movie.
Yeah, it came out in 2000. You see it right there. Why are you playing?
Because it's you talking about it.
But no, and then I didn't know. I didn't realize it was. What's his name? Michael. Not Michael. The dude that plays Batman.
Like Keaton.
Jason?
No. The Dark Knight.
Ben Affleck?
Before that one.
I'm trying to find the crew. Right
The new one?
That's Jason. That's Christian Bale.
Yes, him.
They ain't got nothing to do with Michael.
Yeah. Where that go? Christian Bale.
I don't know.
Christian Bale. Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, Christian Bale, he's in it. And he's like this guy that does like finances or shit or whatever. You gotta watch the movie.
Okay,
But anyway,
does this movie have anything to do with when the old movie where the dude was with his mom at the hotel?
No, nothing. No,
Okay.
no, not the Psycho.
Okay, so
With the Bates Motel. No.
Okay.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
because his name Bateman in the movie from what I'm looking, I'm like, okay, maybe that's
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it did come from that. I think it did.
No, it didn't.
You sure?
I know.
Okay.
I watched it.
Okay. What made you watch the movie though?
Because I've heard philosophers talking about it.
What they be saying is like a really great movie.
Yeah, and they talk about some of the themes that are in the movie. So I was like, oh, okay, this is something I have to catch.
Okay.
But then,
Wait, after you watch it on.
ooh, HBO Max.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you can
I
watch
might,
it.
I might watch it tonight.
They got a sequel. Don't watch the sequel. The sequel's trash.
The sequels are always trash.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'm looking at the clip right now. And, I mean, the trailer, and I like the fact that it comes from Lionsgate. Because you know, Lionsgate, they was at first, they was like the trash.
They was still.
No, they better now.
They was doing Tyler Perry movies for a long time.
See, don't do Tyler. Don't do Tyler Perry. I feel like they came from nothing.
You think so? Yeah, yeah. The house that Tyler Perry built, because he did about 50 fucking movies.
And Lionsgate, because they was doing 2 for 1.
But this was they had them on sale. But no, this is before Tyler Perry got on there, so
yeah, I know. That's why I said I'm glad that this is a Lionsgate movie.
It's
just for the longest Lionsgate.
But he's like he does finances, and then he just goes on this murderous rage, and people don't know if they don't know if it's like real or not.
So they don't know why he's doing it.
No, he doesn't know if it's real or not because he's crazy in this movie.
Oh, okay. So it's like
yeah. Because even he thought he was like I could have sworn I did this, and then was like, well, did he really do it? I hated the ending because that's what it. But I was like, it was still a good movie for what it still good for what it was.
Movies like that, I love movies like that.
I like to know for sure.
No, I'm talking about I love movies that where people don't be knowing if they.
Oh yeah,
you know, I like that.
Right, and then She Devil. That was funny.
And is that a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie with Meryl Streep and Roseanne Barr. That was her first movie. And Roseanne plays this ugly fat ass wife, and her husband cheats on her with Meryl Streep. And then the rest of the movie, she's just getting revenge on him.
And she just doing devilish shit to him?
Yeah, because he called her She Devil.
Oh. Okay. It's a comedy.
Yeah, it's funny.
Roseanne.
I think I watched that. Oh, that was another because I've been watching fucking free movies on YouTube.
Oh,
and, yeah, and that's where I saw that from. It's like, let me see.
I love Meryl Streep, by the way. That's
right. I like her in the funnier roles than the serious ones.
I do too. What is that movie called? Death
Becomes Her?
Yeah.
That's another movie I've been waiting to watch.
I love that movie. I love it. It's a good movie.
I saw clips of that. I was like, damn, one looks funny too.
Is it not on YouTube?
Yeah, that was on YouTube too.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Shout out to YouTube.
We're not
hollering at y'all.
Well, she was big in her time, but I think she was a little underrated.
Yeah. So what you got going on? What you been watching on the telly?
Well, thanks to Shamar, we watched a movie called Hustle.
The movie with motherfucking
Adam Sandler.
Oh.
What you thought?
Hustle and Flow. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
So on
That's what I'm
Netflix.
like, really.
Shout out to Netflix. Holla.
It's a movie called Hustle, and Shamar put it out. I didn't know nothing about it, but basically it's about Anna Sandler is a scout, right?
Adam Sandler is an athletic NBA scout.
Mm-hmm. So he has to go to different countries and look at different players
Athletes.
and talents and stuff like that
For the NBA.
For the NBA, and he's married to Queen Latifah in the movie.
What the fuck?
Right, which is a crazy combination. But he marries her. She's about to have one daughter. But anyway, so he finds this one player that's
from Spain.
In Spain, and whenever he brings him back to the United States, they kind of like groom him and get him ready to be in the NBA.
Girl, I groomed him.
Well,
I'm joking.
Because I was like, I don't know.
Well, actually,
is it Kyle grooming?
and the guy is actually in the NBA.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, and they use real NBA players.
He's a real
shut
NBA
up.
player.
Yeah,
So the Space Jam.
Yeah, this is a lot better though. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. It's a struggle story.
It's a good movie. It's
It's
like
a struggle. It's called Hustle because.
Yeah.
And this is a serious movie or a funny movie?
It's
I think it's more
serious.
but it got some funny parts.
Yeah.
I'm sad, but yeah.
But it's a good watch, even if you.
It
I'm
is
not
a good
big,
watch. Did you see it,
fan
Duncan?
or nothing like that, but I
We're
do
gonna
like
watch
the
it
movie.
tonight.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. It's a couple hours long, and it's on Netflix. So
Okay.
I want to follow it. I mean,
You
I
like
had a
it?
pitch on that.
yeah, it's good. It's really good. And then we also been watching. Well, we did watch the Robin Williams.
Ooh, I forgot we watched that.
Yeah, the Robin Williams.
That is
I've been meaning
amazing.
to watch that. I was too busy watching George Carlin's.
How was that?
Really?
That was so good.
Oh,
It
we
was
gotta
2
catch that.
parts.
Yeah, we gotta catch that.
George
Is it
Carlin's a
on
beast.
HBO Max?
Yep, it's on HBO Max.
George Carlin's a beast.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the Robin Williams one was good. At first, it was a little like
Like a drag or something.
kind of a little bit because like I didn't know much about him. I just knew Mork and Mindy and
Who?
Popeye.
Mork and Mindy. That was a show you
don't
gotta
know
check
Mork
with
and
him.
Mindy? Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that was one of his
Break it down.
earlier
Break it down.
projects.
It was
I
on-
say,
it
I
was
only
on-
know them on SNL and nothing. Before
Nah,
that.
Mork and Mindy
Yeah,
was
I
a show
know.
where he was aliens.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like an
outer
outer
space.
space person.
Him and he lived with another alien.
He lived with a girl.
A
And then
girl,
they end up being-
Mindy.
Yeah, they end up being a couple.
He used to do
later on.
Titu.
Yeah.
Titu.
But
Okay.
so I only knew about Mork and Mindy, and I only knew about Popeye and Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, you know he
Dr.
played
Doolittle,
Popeye too,
Mrs.
right?
Doubtfire.
I watched that too.
You did?
You ever seen Popeye?
I just said I watched it.
I thought you said more. I
Oh,
thought you
no.
saw him Miss Doubtfire.
Oh no! Yeah, everybody's seen that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that show.
Yeah.
I never watched it. I didn't know what it was about.
It's a good show.
But I didn't. One thing that surprised me about Robin Williams is that he did a lot of drugs.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
He was a partier.
I mean, but it would make sense though.
It didn't make
80s.
sense. At first, I was just
No, when
like,
I seen
what?
the stand up, I was like, ooh,
The
yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
80s.
Cause
Drake.
he'll have so much fucking energy.
Drake.
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
Him, Jim Belushi.
Mhm.
So really heard him was Jim Belushi from
It's
Animal House and
SNL.
SNL. And when he found out that he was just with Jim the night before, and Jim died from overdose, cocaine.
Mhm.
And that changed, messed his whole head up.
Mhm.
That was his best friend. Like
Yeah.
they was doing a lot of shit together, a lot of
Mhm.
coke, a lot of wild stuff. But you know, the whole point is this: you gotta stay focused.
Just like what's his name? Beverly Hills Ninja.
Oh, Chris.
Oh yeah, another one.
Farley.
Chris Farley,
Yeah.
another one. He reminds me of Jim Belushi.
Yeah.
Just
That's
wow.
wild, funny, yeah, crazy white boy. Yeah, Robin Williams was along those lines.
Yeah, he was
You know,
along those lines.
He knew a lot of people, and he was really influential in the comedy scene.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people looked up
And he
to
came
him
up with some good, good
some-
parenting.
Yeah, he came up. He was the only child, but it
He
was
was
a
the
lot
only
of stuff
child,
going on
too.
with him mentally. That's why he ended up, taking his own life at the end. Of course, at the end of his life. But it was a good watch. It started to get a lot better once they start interviewing the kids and the wives and all that. You start.
How many
seeing
kids he
another
got?
side of him. I think like 3 or 4.
Three or four.
Yeah, one with his first wife, and then 2 or 3 with the second wife.
Ooh.
Second wife was helping him out.
Mm-hmm.
And this was on.
Show.
It's on Netflix. I mean, it's on HBO Max.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's a good one. If y'all get a chance to watch it, definitely check that out.
Yeah, you gotta check that out.
Cool.
A lot of good reviews this week, huh?
Right.
So what we got next?
We got to pick a struggle letter, and then we finna be up out of here.
All right.
So just to remind you, make sure y'all can write us email us at pickastruggle2020@gmail.com.
Please.
If you ever want to submit a letter, if you want some bootlegged ass advice from us.
No, because you know we got that good advice. Email us. We're gonna fix your problem.
Nah, for real, hit them.
We're gonna fix your problem.
All right, going to Pre.
It's called
All
Pick
right,
a Struggle
y'all.
for
So
a
we have to
reason, so
pick
we're
up.
picking the struggle. Keep going, Pre.
So we got our pick a letter. So it says, hey you guys, can you please help me save my marriage? So me and my husband have been together for a few years, excuse me. And recently I've been going through my husband's phone and finding text messages between him and my best friend, who by chance is gay. They are sharing pictures, and apparently my so-called friend wants my husband to leave me so that they can be together.
Aww.
When I tried to ask my friend, that don't make sense. It's somebody they wrote it wrong, but it said when I tried to ask my friend, but that's not even the half of it.
Oh,
So
damn,
somebody
they missed some. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's okay. But anyway, I saw a bunch of text messages between him and other men, and every time I confront him, he just gets mad at the fact that I went through his phone. I really don't mind him being gay, because quiet as it kept, I want to be with a woman too. I think he won't come out because he's Nigerian, and you know them Africans don't like that. I just wish he would be open with me, and maybe we could come to an understanding. One thing that does get on my nerves is that after I ask him about these messages, he would then want some good from me. Like, I don't want to give you that if you keep lying to me. How can I get him to come out and be proud of who he is?
Might as well leave him alone. That's my suggestion.
I think
you need to leave him alone.
Yeah, I don't think you should try to make him come out, but I do think that you should have a conversation like, hey, you do you.
Yeah, I'm out.
Do me.
Yeah, I'm out.
But we can still stay married because I know if she's Nigerian, he got to stay with her for a few years.
Right.
Is he from Nigeria? Just came and you dealing with him?
I was just about to say that. Like, is this some 90-day
He paid you.
That type of
He paid you some Nigerian cash. He said, I need you to take care of and have you. And what I do, don't worry about it. I pay you to keep your mouth shut. And that's all I ask. Is that okay?
So
is that okay with you? Is that okay? How much do you need?
Okay, that's
how much do you need? Any more? 15,000?
Oh, I'll do it.
Oh, that's a new topic.
15,000.
15,000
a month.
A month to keep your mouth shut and let me do what I want to do.
I'll do it.
Damn, that's a new topic. That's a topic. Would you, as a lady,
yes,
take 15,000 a month to beat your mouth quiet, and he go do anything he want to do in my house? I have man in my house, and you be quiet while I'm in other room. Is that
No, just leave
15,000?
y'all alone. I got 15,000. I'm gonna have my own house.
No, you must stay in my house. while I'm
Anyway,
here.
no, Dre, what you think about it? What's your take on the story?
Oh, snap.
If she ain't got no problem with it, I don't see. If she ain't got no problem with it, I don't know.
My thing is, why you trying to make him come out? You just said you want to be girls. Have you came out?
Right? Have she get right?
Like, you worried about him coming out? You need to find your own.
15,000 a month.
You need to find your own coming out story. See, look at
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
That was a funny story.
But I don't know if she needs to. I wonder how she's confronting him, quote unquote, confronting
Probably
him.
just going up
Like,
to
are
him
you
with the
being
phone.
like super aggressive, super like aggressive and mean confrontational?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what you doing with this? And who is
Right.
this?
Who was who was Paul?
Not Paul.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Paul.
But my thing is this, right?
Who was Gary?
Leave him alone. Leave that man alone. Shoot. First of all,
You think so? If she ain't got no problem with it, why would she leave her? Or why should she?
not leave him alone, leave him alone.
Oh, leave him alone. Oh.
Let him have his fun. You go have your fun. You get you some females. He get him some dudes, and y'all just have a party. Like y'all ain't gotta be in the same space. Just do what you gonna do, and don't ask me. I ain't gonna ask you.
Right, just have good old Will Smith and Jada.
That part. But the fact that he asking her for some stuff to get with him, like that part is kind of weird.
Yeah, maybe because he couldn't find a dude in time. So it was like, I guess I just get something from you since you my wife.
Yeah, but still, if you no, you ain't getting shit from him. You
Yeah.
better go over there and find somebody. No.
Right, go find my best friend that you was
Right.
schooling. To me, that is crossing the line, though.
Oh yeah, the best friend for I just skipped that all the way around there. Yeah. The fact that that's your best friend and that's fucked up. That's
Right.
messed up. Because whether it's a girl best friend or a boy best friend, you should
Don't
not
sleep with my husband.
Yeah, should not do that. That's
Don't mess with my man. I'll be the one to break it to you. That's the only part I know.
damn. But yeah, child, your
But could you-
your best friend.
Could you be with a man that was secretly bi?
Hell no, secretly or not.
Or
secretly.
either?
One more.
No, I don't subscribe to that. I don't want that. Could you be with a man that was secretly bi?
I have been with men that was secretly.
I'm talking about be with him on a relationship tip.
I don't know. Probably. You know it's
So
slim.
you wouldn't have no.
You know
wouldn't have no
it's
issue.
you know it's slim pickings out here. You got to take what you got.
I'll be by myself. I don't want this. I don't want this. Mm-mm. I mean, cause like I'm thinking like this. Just I want to be in. I want to be happy.
What's your mama tell you to do?
I don't want no secrets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if
Well,
I
hell, apparently ain't none because she already know.
right, but I'm saying like she don't know because he ain't came out. He's
Yeah.
just kind of like behind the scenes type of situation. And I don't want to be with nobody who I feel like that I don't know who they really are.
Right.
And
Well,
I
you
gotta
won't
sneak-
tell me.
Yeah, I gotta sneak and find that. I'm not a believer in sneaking through nobody's phone.
Right.
I always know that it's gonna come out.
I wonder what made her go through his phone.
She probably and her best friend might be messing like, girl, yo dude.
Right.
It could be a lot of things.
You know he's sleeping around, but didn't
Yeah.
tell her. But with me though.
Right, left out the most crucial.
Right,
part.
right.
But that wouldn't be my best friend anymore. I'll say that.
Mm-mm.
That'll definitely not be my best friend.
Couldn't do it.
With no level of friends. It's regular acquaintances, nothing. Don't
Right.
ask me. Because because even if it was just a woman
Yeah.
that was sleeping with her husband, that's crossing the line.
Quick question: would you be more mad at your if your husband slept with your friend? Would you be more mad at the friend or with your husband?
Damn, it's kind of hard because if it's my best friend
Yeah.
and my husband, y'all both loyal. Y'all both supposed to be
Right.
loyal to me. Like
She was a friend of mine.
if it was just a regular friend, I'd probably be more mad at my husband.
Yeah.
But if it's my best friend, I might be more mad at my best friend because I don't talk shit about my husband to you.
Right.
So you know all the details and all the secrets and all the, like you know more than he probably know. You know what I mean? So I'd probably be more mad at my best friend. Yeah, I'd probably be more mad at my best friend than my husband.
Would you leave your husband?
If he said yes, I ain't doing no cheating. I know that we talked about this before, and I used to say like cheating for me wasn't a deal breaker.
Yeah.
But now that I got a little older, I feel like the age of men that I can date we not kids, we're not in our 20s, we're not in
Yeah.
our early 30s, we grown.
Right.
So I feel like at this point, if you feel like you still gotta run around, then you
Ain't no
have to-
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the point of us being in a relationship? Just go have your fun and leave me alone.
Right.
Yeah. So cheating is a definite deal breaker at this point in my life.
Right.
Cause I'm almost to glory. I'm finna go.
I'm
on the road to glory.
Right. I'm closer to death than to birth.
That's right. So I need you to be 100, know what you want, and if you in your 40s and you don't know that, then that's kind of sad.
Right. I wish you would have told us how old she was. All right, y'all. We done.
All right,
Let's
y'all.
go
Thank
get
y'all
up
for
out of here.
tuning in.